Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. This is your Burnley vs Man United preview. It's at Turf Moor and it is tomorrow night. This is a massive game for Manchester United. Man United though do have a good record at Turf Moor. The last time Man United lost at Turf Moor was back in 2009. Which was around 14 years ago. Man United have endured a very bad start to the season. Man United have only picked up 6 games in the first 5 league games. We've lost 3 games in the league so far this season. We've lost 4 in all competitions. Man United are coming into this game against Burnley on the back of a 4-3 defeat to Bayern Munich in the Champions League group stage. It was the opening game of the group. Obviously, after that defeat to Bayern Munich, Ten Hag came out and said a few things. He slammed Man United defenders for easy giveaways, and he said we have to look into the mirror. And Ten Hag, coming into this game against Burnley, has mentioned a few stuff as well. One of the things he did mention is that everyone is at United despite the club's poor start to the season. I've been reading up that obviously the players are starting to turn against Eric Ten Hag. He's getting criticised. Ten Hag has denied his agent has powers over signings. Man United have got players missing. We're expecting some of the injured players to be available for this game. Against Burnley, I'm hearing Sofian Amrabat could be making his debut. He's been out with injury. Don't know what's going on with Jadon Sancho at the moment. He's obviously been having off-pitch matters. Man United are prepared to sell him. Obviously, Anthony was suspended for the game against Bayern Munich. He's been having off-pitch matters. Varane, he's out with a knock. Luke Shaw's injured. Kobbel Mainoo, that young player, is injured. Mason Mount's been injured as well. It said he's out until early October, so probably won't be playing in this game. We got Terrell Malaysia, that's still out. So yeah, but in this game against Burnley, I'm expecting Eric Ten Hag to make some changes from the 4-3 defeat to Bayern Munich. As for Burnley, they've enjoyed a very poor start to the season. They've only picked up 1 point so far this season. They are in the relegation zone. Burnley drew their last game against Nottingham Forest 1-1. Burnley's manager is Vincent Kompany. He's been the Burnley manager for around 15 months. He's been the manager of Burnley round about the same time Eric Ten Hag has been Man United manager. Vincent Kompany got appointed in June last year. Ten Hag got appointed in as the United manager in June last year. Vincent Kompany, of course, before he managed Burnley, he was the player manager of Anderlecht. Obviously, before Vincent Kompany, Burnley had Sean Dyche, and he was a very long-serving manager at Burnley. He endured around 12 or was it 13 years with them. The players Burnley have got, they have got Manuel Benson, is an attacking player. Jay Rodriguez. Nathan Redmond, Burnley signed him on a 3 transfer. Jacob Larsson is another attacking player. Lyle Foster, Michael Obafemi, he's out with injury at the moment. Vitinho, he's injured. Jack Cork still at Burnley. Goodmanson. Josh Brownhill. Sandy Berg. Burnley signed him from Sheffield United. Charlie Taylor, he's a defender. Dara O'Shea. Connor Roberts. So they are quite a few of the players that Burnley do have. Let me put into the equation that they've let players go. They let Ashley Barnes go. They let Ashley Westwood go. Don't forget they lost Matthew Lawton. They let Bobby Thomas go. So yeah, Burnley have lost quite a few players. But yeah, this is a must-win game for Manchester United. You know, Ten Hag is under so much pressure now. You know, United fans have been criticising him. Revert back to what I said earlier. You know, the players are becoming frustrated with him. But like I've said, not all of the blame stems from Eric Ten Hag with our poor performances and that. You know, the players have to take responsibility as well. And like I said, you know, my perceptions on Ten Hag are starting to change because revert back to last season. I was saying he was the right manager for Man United because last season Ten Hag progressed. You know, he won the Carabao Cup. That was United's first trophy since 2017. He got us to the FA Cup semi-final. He got us a top 4 finish. And last season he exceeded expectations, but obviously this season he's not exceeding expectations. But I've been hearing that the next 5 games are crucial for Eric Ten Hag. I think another defeat or 2 that will end his managerial tenure at Man United. I said he could be gone by Christmas, maybe even before then. Like I said, Ten Hag, you can say is one of the problems now. You know, the players are not performing to the standards that they should be performing at. Like I said, one of the biggest issues at the club is the Glazers, the owners. We've got to get the owners out of the club as soon as possible. For such a long time now, United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. The Glazers have owned the club since 2005. But you know, Man United have spent a lot of money in the last 10 years, so it's over £1 billion. You know, Ten Hag alone has spent quite a lot of money since he became Man United manager. He's spent over 200 million. You know, he's brought a lot of players in. You know, in the summer of this year, you know, he brought Reguilon on loan. He brought Amberat in on loan. He brought Rasmus Højlund in. He's endured, 1 or 2 injuries since he came to the club. He did score his first goal for United in the 4-3 defeat to Bayern Munich. We got Højlund for around 64 million. He obviously brought Mason Mount in. Of course, Man United overpaid for him. Like I said, he's out with injury at the moment. He brought Andre Onana in. He was obviously a replacement for De Gea. Onana, he's done well in some games. He's made some good saves, but obviously he made a bad mistake in the 4-3 defeat to Bayern Munich. He was responsible for Leroy Sané's first goal. Ten Hag as well brought, was it another goalkeeper in the summer? You know, he's brought a lot of players in. He's endured a few transfer windows now at the club. Let me put into the equation, he's let a lot of players go as well. But he is still inheriting some deadwood. But, you know, if the club do decide to sack Eric Ten Hag, do you think it'd be the right decision? Because I don't think it'd really change much if the club decide to sack him. Who we're going to place Ten Hag with? For me, Ten Hag is an elite manager. And if we do sack Ten Hag, he'll be the 5th permanent manager to be sacked since Ferguson. We've already sacked 4 permanent managers since Ferguson. That was Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho and Solskjaer. Obviously, in between that, we've had interim managers come in. We had Giggs for a short period of time as interim. That was after Moyes got sacked. We had Michael Carrick for a few games. Did well to his credit. Then obviously we got Rangnick in. He wasn't good enough. So yeah. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless.